So let me tell you something. In our last video, I promised you the full breakdown of the exact tech stack we are running at Coastal Solutions Media right now. The agent behind our operation, how it actually works, and what it would take for you to have something like this inside your business. And I keep my promises, so here we go. Hey, I'm Gina. Welcome back. Today, we are going deep. This is AI Agents 101 for small business owners. No tech degree required, no jargon, no pretending this stuff is more mystical than it actually is. Just real talk about a real tool that is genuinely changing how we operate every single day. Let's go. Okay, so first, let me tell you what we are actually using, because context matters, and I want you to understand exactly what this is before we get into how it works. We are currently running Hermes Agent, and if you have not heard of Hermes yet, then you need to pay attention because this thing is moving fast. Hermes was built by a research lab called Nous Research, and it launched in February of 2026. In under 3 months, it crossed 140,000 GitHub stars. And as of right now, it is the most used AI agent in the entire world, according to OpenRouter. 100%. This is not a niche tool. This is the real deal. But here's what makes Hermes genuinely different from anything else out there right now. And this is the thing that made us choose it above everything else we evaluated. Hermes remembers. I know that might sound simple, but let me tell you why it is actually everything. Every AI agent most people have used has the same fundamental problem. You spend time teaching it your business, your voice, your workflows, your preferences, your processes, and then the session ends. And the next time you open it, gone. You are starting completely from scratch, like training a new intern every single morning. Hermes kills that cycle entirely. Hermes is a self-hosted AI agent that runs on your own server, learns from every single task it completes, and gets measurably smarter the longer you use it. It has persistent memory across every session. It remembers your projects, it remembers your preferences, it remembers your workflows. And it builds on that knowledge every single day without you having to re-explain a single thing. That is not just convenient. That is a compounding asset. The longer Hermes runs inside your business, the more valuable it becomes. Literally perfection when you think about what that means over time. It also connects to over 20 platforms right out of the box. Slack, Telegram, Discord, WhatsApp, email. Your agent is available wherever you and your team already communicate. And it runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your infrastructure, with no tracking and no cloud lock-in. Your data stays on your machine. Your operation stays your own. Brilliant. Now let me get into the technical heart of how Hermes actually works, because this is where it gets really interesting, and this is the piece that most people do not understand. Hermes operates through 2 types of files that are absolutely critical to how intelligent and useful your agent actually becomes. And understanding these 2 things is the difference between an agent that kind of works and an agent that genuinely runs your business. The first type is your agents.md file. Think of this as the rulebook for your digital employee. It is a simple markdown file that you place at the root of your project, and Hermes automatically loads it into every single session. This is where you tell Hermes who your business is, your brand standards, your communication style, the way you handle clients, what you never say, how you respond to different situations, your team structure, your priorities. Every time Hermes fires up, it reads the agents.md file first. So every conversation, every task, every output starts with a complete understanding of your business context baked directly in. No re-explaining, no drift, no outputs that sound generic or off-brand. Just a digital employee who always knows exactly where they are and what is expected of them. Now, the second type of file is where Hermes gets truly powerful. These are called skill.md files. And this is the mechanic that makes Hermes self-improving in a way that is genuinely unlike anything else available right now. A skill in Hermes is essentially a reusable playbook for a specific task. Every time Hermes solves a complex problem or completes a multi-step workflow, it has the ability to write that process down as a skill document so it never has to figure it out from scratch again. A skill.md file contains a few core things. It has a name and description so Hermes knows when to reach for it. It has a clear procedure, the step-by-step process for completing that specific task. It has pitfalls, the common failure points and how to handle them. And it has verification steps, how to confirm the task was completed correctly. So let me paint you a picture of what this actually looks like in practice. Say you train Hermes to handle your new client onboarding sequence. The first time it runs through that process, it is working from your instructions. But as it executes and learns, it creates a skill. Now that onboarding sequence is documented, optimized, and stored. The next time a new client comes in, Hermes pulls that skill, executes the process with everything it learned the first time, and does it better. And then better again, and again, every single time. Your skills live in a dedicated directory on your system. They are organized by category. They are searchable. They are shareable with your team. And they are completely portable, meaning the knowledge Hermes builds inside your business does not disappear. You are not just running an AI agent. You are building an institutional knowledge base that grows and compounds with every single task your agent completes. Truthfully, when I explain it that way to business owners, their eyes go wide because they immediately understand what that means over 6 months, over a year. The agent you have at the end of year 1 is exponentially more capable than the agent you started with. And all of that capability is built from your specific business, your specific workflows, your specific brand. That is not a tool. That is a digital employee that actually grows with you. Now, here is where I have to be completely real with you, because I would not be doing my job if I glossed over this part. Setting Hermes up correctly. Building an agents.md file that genuinely captures your business at the level of depth it needs, creating skill structures that actually serve your operation, configuring the system, connecting your platforms, deploying it on your infrastructure. This is not a plug-and-play situation. It is a process, a detailed, technical, deeply intentional process. And for a small business owner who is already wearing 17 hats and has never done this before, truthfully, it can be a long and painful road if you go in without guidance. We know because we have been in those trenches. We have done the trial and error. We have made the mistakes and figured out what actually works. And what we have built with Hermes inside our own operation is something we are genuinely proud of, which is exactly why we are now bringing that experience directly to small business owners who are ready to have this level of capability inside their business. Here is what that looks like. If you want to understand the process and learn to build it yourself, we consult. We walk alongside you every step of the way. We guide you through your agents.md setup, your skill architecture, your deployment, and we make sure you get it right without the painful guessing game. If you want it completely done for you, we are available to retain. We come in, we learn your business inside and out, we build your custom Hermes setup from scratch, full configuration, full skill library, full platform integration, and we hand you a digital employee that is ready to work on day 1. Either way, you are not doing this alone, because you should not have to. The technology is too powerful, and the opportunity is too real for you to get stuck in the technical weeds when there are people who have already figured it out and are ready to help you build it right. Hermes is changing how we operate every single day. And what genuinely lights me up is the idea of building that for business owners who are ready to stop grinding and start scaling. So if you watched this today and thought, yes, I want this, I need this, I am ready, reach out. Drop the word Hermes in the comments. Come find us at Coastal Solutions Media. Let's have a real conversation about what your business actually needs and how we can help you build it. Because you have worked too hard and built too much to keep doing everything manually. Your business deserves a digital employee that gets smarter every single day. I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.